Hey y'all, so I'm going to try to be really quick with this video, right? Normally, I don't engage, but I watched that video about Marvin Winans a few times. I wrote posts on my page in the past on Facebook about these, these lying, money scheming lines, right? But what happened in this case with Marvin Winans, I don't know if he needed a drink that Sunday, but he was rude and she wasn't being disobedient. She threw off his count. Cause see, when they tell you and ask you, I need 5 people to give me $1,000, right? They counting. That's when the counts start, right? Somebody from the pulpit gonna be like, I got 1,000. And then you gonna have somebody over here be like, I got 1,000, right? And so when I get to the $500 line, somebody else gonna say it, I got it. But 9 times out of 10, they don't got it. They just pumping the people up, right? So then they call them $100 lines. And that is why after the highest bid of these scheming, lying lines that they have at these money drive revivals, it ain't a revival. And that's why at the end, they be like, okay, whatever you have, just come bring it. Because they don't count their money. And whenever it's evangelist, I seen a post on Facebook. I can't think of his name right now, but I seen it. But when they have an evangelist come in town, they already given him something to come. And so what they do is they call these lying, scheming, manipulative lines, money, lying lines, right? They call these lines. If you notice, the evangelists or whoever it is, they go into the back. Because see, they in that back. They counting that money. They done gambled from the people, right? They split that money. I know what I'm talking about. I seen it for myself. I know it for myself too. I may not say much, but I see it and I know it. And God forbid, it's wrong. It is wrong. And I pray that people will wake up, right? And so they in that back. And sometimes they arguing about that money. I seen it one time. Evangelists came in. They sitting there. I'm looking. They just arguing. They forgot where they was. They closed the door, but they was arguing over money that they done schemed from people. It happens quite often, Sunday after Sunday, week after week, throughout the year. And when people that don't even go to church or profess nothing, when they be like, them pastors, they just pimp, they just want your money. But guess what? They not lying. They telling the gospel truth. They telling the truth. If they ain't never lied, they telling the truth. It's just more open, and we have social media now. It is very, very prominent in the church. Just with an S. And the pastor I was talking about, Pastor Broderick James, he was saying basically how he went to a revival and they raised $8,000. And he said when he looked in the envelope, he was a little disappointed. I'm come to tell you, my brother, that's how they do. If you didn't know, that's how they do. Like I say, they take that money in the back and they count it. He must didn't go in the back and count the money with them. Because see, most of them, they go in the back and they count that money. That's what they do. But he didn't. He probably stayed in the front. Not all of them go in the back and count. Sometimes they get the envelope. They don't know what they got. They don't know what they put in their coat pocket. They don't know how much in that envelope. But it's really sad. And God forbid. And God, He sees it. And if you don't see an evangelist or a guest speaker go into the back, either they got their money up top or they go give them what they go give them. Let me tell y'all something else. It is a blessing to give. If God say give, give. It ain't always got to be in the building, in the church. If He say give, give. But the way these churches and these people doing it today is wrong. It's so wrong. Y'all, it was so wrong that Channel 7 News, the world seen it, got involved, and she was contradicting his wrongness, right? And am I throwing any stones? Nope. I'm just speaking truth. Okay. I'll never forget. I went to a service, and normally I don't go to these type of services, period. But I went to support my friend, right? The guest evangelist got up to speak. She was good. She was awesome. And you know what I said? I said, God, she about to call her lying, scheming money line. That is how I said it. And that is how I talk to God. Like I'm talking on here, I was like, she about to call it. And I'm like, God, it's so wrong how they do these people. Do you know? So she couldn't even speak or talk. You know why? Because she fainted and she passed out. She didn't pass out completely, but she basically passed out. She couldn't even call her scheming lying money line. All I know is the gospel is free. The gospel is free, y'all. You also have a lot of young evangelists coming up, and I pray that they don't take up on that spirit, how they be calling these lying lines and these lying seed offerings. I really do. I just want to say that I'm done. It's a blessing to give. And if God says give, give. And it's not always in the church, okay? Giving is not always in the church. Giving is not always money, your time, your talents, your gifts. God got pastors, prophets, evangelists, apostles out there that love God's people. There's also some prophets out there that's profiting their pockets, that's pimping their gifts. The Bible speaks of all of that. When you start doing that for gain, money, woe to them. These pastors, woe to them, woe to the pastors. The Bible speaks about that. God, He see, but I got on here to just share and speak on that. Right, they can prophesy, they can speak in tongues. Satan can do all of that. Satan is an imitator. Remember that. He's an imitator. Whatever God creates, he imitates. And the next time you in a service in one of these money drive lion revivals, y'all, just watch them do them lines. At the end, whatever you got, just come and give. You got a nickel or penny, just come give it. They don't care about your nickel and penny. They go from the highest bid, like I said. I love y'all with the love of Jesus. I do. All right. I love y'all.